Hi, Matt with etrailer. If you're trying to haul any heavy-duty loads from point A to point B and you need a way to secure them on your trailer, then Durabilt transfer chains with the clevis hooks are going to be a great option for you. So let's check them out. Now, these chains are going to come in a variety of different sizes. The one we specifically have today is going to be 20 feet in length. They're also going to have the 3/8 inch links. So that's important to know if you have any type of binders you want to use with this that are going to be able to grab onto those links, because it is strongly encouraged to use binders. And then we're also going to have a weight capacity of 6,600 pounds. Now that's important just to note that that is going to work with whatever equipment you're using, and to make sure you always go from the lowest rated component. So if you do have these chains that are rated for 6,600 pounds, but if your chain binder is rated below that, then you have to go by your chain binder. Now, I've hauled a lot of heavy equipment before, and it's important to know what type of chain you need for the job. Now, these chains we have today are going to be pretty good if you have some heavier duty equipment, anything along the lines of agriculture, even construction equipment that you need to tie down. And you're going to have a lot of different options of securing your chain into place. The way I like to do it is to grab onto the links themselves. I just find that it gives us one of the strongest holds overall. Now, you're not just limited to this. You can also hook this onto D-rings or any type of stake pocket holes, wherever you can get this clevis hook to grab around. And that's the nice thing about this shape. It will work with a variety of different anchor points. What I also like about it is on this clevis hook, you'll notice we do have some numbers here, and this is just telling us what type of links are on this and what type of weight rating our chains have. And the way this is going to be held in place is by using this clevis hook. And this is a pretty versatile hook, because you can either hook this on to the links themselves, which I find to be the best approach. It just kind of gives you the strongest hold overall, and it's kind of easier to get this way. Now, you can use any type of other anchor points like D-rings. Those are great too, just because this shape will work with most points. And it's just a little bit more narrow too. Now, if you do plan on using this with any stake pockets, it is recommended to use the way we are using right now, to have the chains wrapped around that point and hooked back onto your links. We're also going to have some markers on here, so you'll notice I do have this symbol that says 3/8. That means, or just reminding you what kind of links you have on these chains, and you'll also have another indicator telling you the weight capacity of the chains if you ever do forget. Now, we took off our chain, and from here you'll notice we actually do have two clevis hooks, so you can hook this on to either side. That's definitely a big benefit. And the way they're going to be held in place is via this pin that connects your links to your hook. And if you take a closer look actually at those links, you notice it does have a little bit of tear to them right now. And that's just going to be the case with any type of chain, or you will get a little bit of a wear, but it's still going to have a pretty good zinc finish to it. That zinc finish is going to help it last a long time and be more weather resistant to prevent it from rusting. It's also going to be made from a heat-treated steel, so these are very durable links. And what I like about them is the welds. So a lot of times, if you have any type of chains and they got some really large welds, that can get in the way if you're trying to hook on any type of other hook, like a binder, or connect it back to itself. With all of these welds, I haven't had any issues connecting this back to itself. In my opinion, I think this is a pretty solid option when it comes to your chains, and especially with how well they're built and how many different variations you can get of this, especially with all the different types of lengths. Now, it's just going to depend on what type of length is going to be for what type of load you have on the back of your vehicle, just depending on its size and what type of mounting locations you have. But again, this was just a look at some of the features of the Durabilt transport chains with clevis hooks. Again, I'm Matt. Thanks for watching.